As of June 16, 2025, the conflict between Iran and Israel has escalated into a full-scale war, with significant military operations, civilian casualties, and international implications. Crossed Swords Military Operations. Israel's Offensive. Operation Rising Lion. On June 13th, Israel launched a comprehensive military operation targeting Iran's nuclear and military infrastructure. The Israeli Defense Forces, IDF, and Mossad executed airstrikes on over 100 sites, including the Natanz nuclear facility and missile complexes in Kermanshah and Tabriz. The operation resulted in the deaths of several high-ranking Iranian military officials and scientists, marking the most extensive Israeli assault on Iran since the 1980s. Iran's retaliation. Operation True Promise 3. In response, Iran launched a large-scale retaliatory attack on June 13th, firing over 150 ballistic missiles and more than 100 drones at Israeli military and intelligence sites. The strikes caused significant damage and casualties, including civilian deaths. Iran's operation, named Operation True Promise 3, marked a significant escalation in hostility, civilian impact. In Iran, the Israeli strikes have led to widespread panic in Tehran, with over 100,000 residents fleeing the capital. Traffic congestion, fuel shortages, and internet disruptions have been reported. The Iranian government has imposed temporary internet restrictions and attempted to manage the flow of displaced individuals, but the situation remains dire. In Israel, Iran's missile and drone attacks have resulted in at least 19 Israeli deaths and over 490 injuries. The strikes have targeted both military and civilian areas, causing widespread damage and triggering air raid sirens across the country. International reactions. United States. President Donald Trump has warned that the U.S. may become directly involved in the conflict, although it is not currently engaged. He has urged Israel and Iran to seek a diplomatic resolution and suggested that Russian President Vladimir Putin could mediate. The U.S. State Department has authorized the voluntary departure of non-emergency personnel from Israel and advised American citizens to consider leaving. United Nations. The UN has called for both nations to protect civilians and exercise restraint. There are growing concerns about the potential for a broader regional conflict, with international efforts focusing on de-escalation. The situation remains highly volatile, with both nations preparing for further military actions. Israel has warned Iranian civilians to evacuate weapons production facilities, indicating potential for additional strikes. Iran has stated it does not seek to expand the conflict, but will defend itself if provoked. The international community continues to monitor the situation closely, with hopes for diplomatic intervention to prevent further escalation.